Alright, in the previous segment, we completed the Pilgrimage of the Seven Graces to join the Tribunal Temple. We gathered all of the ingredients that we're going to need in order to complete the first 7 Imperial Cult quests, which we'll do later. And finally, we joined the Imperial Legion in Gnisis. In this segment, we are going to try to complete all 5 of the Gnisis quests for the Imperial Legion. And we're going to hopefully be able to use the lasting levitation spell from one of the 7 shrines in the pilgrimage that will make it quite a bit easier. So let's go ahead and get started. First, I'm going to equip this so that I can talk to members of the Imperial Legion without them yelling at me. First quest is the Land Deed. So we fly west of Gnisis, take the Land Deed, bring it back. There is a much longer way to complete the quest that gives you slightly better rewards, but nothing that's actually relevant for the way that this campaign is going. So I'm just going to do the fastest possible method. That. Cool. So next, the Gnisis Egg Mine quest. This is made significantly easier by the fact that we got a special spell at the end of the Pilgrimage quest. So we head in here, we go to the lower egg mine, find the Guama Queen, use our special spell, which I'll go ahead and equip now. This one, Vivek's Touch. And I'm getting stuck on a piece of wood. Perfect. It is. I'm just going to fly up here, dodge some spells until they run out of magicka. Then I can go down there and cure the queen. Is that it? Yes. Okay. Hitbox on the queen is a little funky, so sometimes this doesn't actually work. There we go. Worked first try. Oh, while we're here, we also want to visit Bethamez, which is a Dwemer ruin, which contains 2 quest items that are relevant for the Mages Guild. Oops. Where am I going here? So this one? Perfect. So I want this thing and this thing. I'm not going to fight the rats now, because I want to preserve as much of the levitation duration as possible.
Why are you away from your post?
Cool. That quest is complete. Now let's go ahead and take the next quest, which is to rescue someone north of here. I'm just going to swap this out. To have some heavy armor training, this is going to be a little bit better than the default one. So the quest location is just north of this little T intersection in the river there. So we should have enough duration on our levitation spell to get there and back. There it is. So, in order to get this guy to let his hostage leave, we need to first get his disposition above 60, and then we need to pay 500 drakes. A quick save first. Easiest way to do that is just to bribe him a couple times. That worked out pretty nicely. Cool. So now I just need to escort this woman north to Al-Valathi. Thankfully, she is not the slowest fetch quest NPC that there is. there are other escort companions who are much, much slower, which is pretty tedious. But she's got some legs. Right, and then back to Gnisis, and then we'll finish up the quest and start the next one. Cool. Next, we head to the Necromancer's house on the northwest edge of town and rescue this jerk-ass. I want to sell some stuff real quick to make sure that I have enough gold to be able to bribe him to let him go free. Don't need that, or that, or that. And go to the junk salesman. Get rid of this and that. What else can we sell you? Don't think you take books. Oh, you do take books. Perfect. Sell some of the clothes that we found earlier. So we want to find Key, which lives here. There's rats everywhere. We're going to eventually go down that hallway, but for now, we want to go up to the top of this house, talk to the chief guy, tell him to let the dude go free. Cool. Oops, a little too far. Talk to this person. Yes, I can get you out. We gotta kill some of the rats on the way. In the previous segment, I wasn't able to hit anything with my weapon. But I've since realized the reason that was happening is that the boots of blinding speed, the blind effect reduces the likelihood of hitting an opponent. So if you have 100% blind, you are 100% impossible to hit something. Cool. Put these back on. We're done with that. Head back, claim our reward, and then start the next quest. So it's probably going to be the hardest that we've done so far, because it involves combat with characters that are significantly higher level than we are. Okay. Go ahead and equip this. Don't want to go up that stairwell because I'm going to get stuck. So now we head to the barracks. We talk to some dudes. So this guy we need to talk to. We need to get his disposition up above 70. Alright, so I'm going to bribe this guy a couple times. Ah, got it in one shot. That's helpful. Now he'll invite us to join the cult.
Ah, great. What?
So as soon as we take this document, the two members of the cult become hostile to us.
See what you're made of.
So what we're going to try to do here, I'm going to quick save again.
I will enjoy.
If I let him hit me once, if I can hit him once... Oh, I forgot to take off the boots. Cool. So now he's permanently hostile to me. And if you levitate above someone long enough, they'll start to think it's impossible to hit you, and they'll just activate fleeing mode, and you can chase them down and beat the crap out of them. In theory, he should stay like this for a while. It is possible that his AI will change from fleeing back into fighting. But hopefully, we can kill him before that happens. So a lot of what makes a run like this possible is understanding how the AI works and finding ways to trick it into just running around like an idiot like this. And the easiest way is to use levitation spells. I'm trying to be extra careful here not to attack him when he's surrounded by other people. I don't want to have a crime report against me for accidentally hitting someone else in the room. So my levitation spell wore off. So if I can't kill him before his AI changes, I'm going to have to run out of here and heal. I think he has something like 110 health, and every hit is guaranteed to do at least 1 damage. So it's an absolute maximum of 100 hits. Also getting a lot of good blunt weapon training. Cool. Got him. Take all that. I'll just take everything. Go ahead and sell that. That's one of the 2 enemies down. The other one is going to be significantly harder because we don't have a way to force him to flee. Get rid of this. And that, and that. I don't have any greaves, so maybe it does make sense to keep these. Maybe I should keep the boots so I can potentially use them in combat when I'm not using the boots of blinding speed. Oops. Yeah, you're definitely going to be able to afford that. So now the question is, how do we kill the other guy? Let's see, we have not yet reached 10 out of 10 skill points, so we are now we're still allowed to rest. So I'm just going to... enemies nearby. Why is it saying that?
Why are you away from your post?
Shouldn't be any enemies nearby. There's a guy still down in there that we need to kill. But there shouldn't be anyone in this room.
Keep moving.
I'll just wait outside for stamina to regenerate. Interesting. So what we're going to have to do is head down there and just keep whacking away at him. I'm going to activate some of my special abilities here. I'm going to activate Sanctuary and Dragon Skin. And have this ready to go. We'll probably have to retreat and come back to this guy a few times before we're able to kill him. He's a much better fighter than we are, clearly. Let me out! There we go. Actually, keep using this, it's more efficient.
I'm getting out of here.
Huh. Don't know why he decided to flee right there, but that's pretty helpful for us. I think the reason he chose to flee is probably because the entrance to the cell is above ground level, so you're in the air just long enough for him to think that he can't hit you. Alright, almost done beating this guy up. Alright, we are no longer allowed to rest.
Let's see what you're made of.
Perfect. Take all of that and we'll sell it. Actually, while we're here, I'm going to raid this room. Just take everything and just sell it all. Ooh, maybe I'm not, just kidding. Do you still have money for stuff? Yes. We'll sell this and this. That. Except you don't need 2 sets of boots. Do you sell take clothing? No. Actually, I'm gonna get rid of this knife, this dagger too. Never mind. Give me $0. Get rid of these pants. So we want as little encumbrance as possible while still keeping the stuff that we need. I'll take that. Oh, you're out of gold anyway, so it doesn't matter. So, now we are just about finished up with the Gnisis questline. And that is the end of this quest line. So in this segment, we managed to complete all of the quests for the Imperial Legion here, and we managed to recover 2 artifacts that will allow us to finish 2 Mages Guild quests. And that will be the end of the segment.